Throughout history, there have been numerous reports and instances of animals being employed as spies during times of war, with some cases being more credible than others. Confirmed examples include the use of dogs by German forces during World War I to relay messages between trenches, as well as the CIA's training of dolphins to gather intelligence and even communicate information about enemy presence. More extreme theories have emerged from declassified CIA documents, such as the Acoustic Kitty Project, which allegedly involved surgically modifying a cat with wires and transmitters to serve as a living wireless radio device. In another bizarre incident, when sharks attacked swimmers in the Red Sea, Egypt accused Israel of intentionally training the sharks to target people, though the validity of this claim remains highly questionable. One of the most peculiar tales of animal espionage involves the Hartlepool monkey, which occurred during a conflict between France and England in the 18th century. According to legend, when a French warship sank off the coast of Hartlepool, England, the only survivor was a small monkey dressed in a naval officer's uniform. The townspeople of Hartlepool, having never encountered a Frenchman before, allegedly mistook the monkey for an actual French sailor and attempted to interrogate it. When the monkey failed to respond, the locals supposedly held an official trial and executed the animal by hanging, an event that has become a curious point of pride for the town, with the local rugby team even adopting the name Monkey Hangers. While the veracity of some of these stories may be dubious, they demonstrate the enduring fascination with the concept of animals being used as covert operatives in times of conflict. The idea that creatures could be trained or manipulated to gather intelligence or even carry out attacks appeals to the human imagination, blurring the lines between the natural world and the clandestine realm of espionage. The concept of animal-plant hybrid creatures has existed for centuries, with mythological beings like the Minotaur and Sphinx serving as early examples of this fascination. While these fantastical creatures have long been relegated to the realm of folklore and fiction, recent scientific discoveries suggest that the line between the animal and plant kingdoms may be more blurred than previously thought. The discovery of organisms like Mesodinium chameleon, a single-celled creature that exhibits both animal and plant characteristics, has led some researchers to propose that the traditional divide between these two domains of life may be collapsing. M. chameleon, a type of ciliate typically classified as an animal, has been found to engage in a form of photosynthesis by temporarily incorporating algal cells into its own body, allowing it to harness the power of the sun for energy production. This hybrid nature, combining animal-like predation with plant-like photosynthesis, challenges our conventional understanding of what defines an animal or a plant, suggesting that some organisms may defy easy categorization. Other examples of endosymbiosis, where one organism lives inside another and contributes to its survival, further blur the boundaries between distinct forms of life. The evolution of mitochondria, the energy-producing structures within our own cells, is believed to have originated from the ancient incorporation of bacteria into larger host cells, creating a permanent symbiotic relationship. As we continue to explore the diversity of life on Earth, it is becoming increasingly apparent that the neat categories we have created to classify organisms may not always reflect the complex and fluid nature of biological systems. While the idea of macroscopic animal-plant hybrids remains firmly in the realm of science fiction, the existence of microscopic organisms that bridge the gap between these two kingdoms suggests that the potential for such creatures may not be entirely far-fetched. As our understanding of the natural world evolves, it is possible that we may uncover more examples of hybrid or chimeric organisms that challenge our preconceived notions of what is possible in the realm of biology. The Annunaki, a group of deities in ancient Mesopotamian religions, have become the subject of numerous conspiracy theories and alternative history narratives, despite their relatively modest role in the original mythology. Much of this modern fascination can be traced back to the works of Zecharia Sitchin, who claimed that the Anunnaki were actually advanced extraterrestrial beings from a planet called Nibiru, who came to Earth in antiquity and genetically engineered humans as a slave species to mine gold. Sitchin's theories, which he claimed were based on his own unique translation of Sumerian texts, have been widely popularized in books, television programs, and online forums, leading to a vast array of derivative theories and beliefs. Proponents of these ideas often point to the advanced astronomical knowledge and architectural achievements of ancient Mesopotamian civilizations as evidence of extraterrestrial influence, arguing that such feats would have been impossible for humans to accomplish on their own. They also interpret various mythological stories and depictions of the Anunnaki as literal accounts of alien visitations and interventions in human affairs, with some even claiming that the Anunnaki were reptilian in appearance and possessed shape-shifting abilities. These theories have been further elaborated upon by other authors and researchers, such as David Icke, who has incorporated the Anunnaki into his own conspiracy narratives, involving a hidden global elite of reptilian overlords controlling the world from behind the scenes. Despite the popularity of these ideas in certain circles, it is important to note that Sitchin's work has been thoroughly debunked by scholars of ancient languages and cultures, who have pointed out numerous flaws in his translations and interpretations of Sumerian texts. Mainstream academics maintain that the Anunnaki were purely mythological beings, embodying various aspects of the natural world and human society, and that there is no credible evidence to support claims of ancient alien visitations or genetic manipulation. Nevertheless, the enduring appeal of these theories may stem from a desire to find extraordinary explanations for the mysteries of the past and the human condition, as well as a distrust of official narratives and mainstream institutions. The Anunnaki have become a powerful cultural meme, transcending their original mythological context and taking on a life of their own in the world of conspiracy theories and alternative spirituality. Antarctica theories refers to a range of alternative ideas and speculations surrounding the mysterious and largely unexplored continent of Antarctica. One prominent theory suggests that Antarctica may be home to secret military bases or research facilities, possibly operated by governments or shadowy organizations. Proponents of this idea point to the strict international treaties governing Antarctica and the limited public access to the continent as evidence of hidden agendas and covert operations. Some researchers have claimed that satellite imagery and aerial photographs reveal unusual structures or anomalies on the Antarctic ice, which they interpret as signs of underground bases or alien outposts. Another theory proposes that Antarctica may be the location of lost civilizations or ancient ruins, perhaps even the legendary city of Atlantis. Advocates of this idea often cite the discovery of unusual geological formations or artifacts in Antarctica as potential evidence of a forgotten human presence on the continent. They argue that the harsh, icy conditions of Antarctica could have preserved the remains of ancient societies, waiting to be uncovered beneath the glaciers. Some fringe theories even suggest that Antarctica may be the entrance to a hollow Earth or an inner world, accessible through secret passages or portals hidden beneath the ice. These ideas often draw upon various mythological and esoteric traditions that describe subterranean realms inhabited by advanced beings or lost civilizations. While mainstream science regards many of these theories as speculative and lacking concrete evidence, the allure of Antarctica's mysteries and the vast, unexplored nature of the continent continue to fuel alternative ideas and captivate the public imagination. Antichrist theories revolve around the concept of a powerful, evil figure who will emerge in the end times, often as a charismatic leader or deceiver. Many of these theories draw from various interpretations of religious texts, particularly the Bible's book of Revelation, which describes a great deceiver who will oppose Christ and lead many astray. Some believers point to specific passages that mention a man of sin or son of perdition who will perform miracles and demand worship, suggesting that this figure will be a counterfeit Messiah. Antichrist theories often incorporate geopolitical events and figures, with some speculating that the Antichrist could be a world leader or influential public figure who gains widespread support. Certain theorists attempt to link the Antichrist to various conspiracy theories, such as a global elite working behind the scenes to establish a new world order. Others interpret the Antichrist as a metaphorical representation of evil forces or ideologies that run counter to religious teachings and morality. While mainstream religious scholars generally view Antichrist theories as speculative and open to interpretation, some believers find compelling evidence in world events and the perceived decline of moral values.